So this time we'll be taking a look from the Green Lantern DC Universe Classics Series 2. We'll be taking a look at the Carol Ferris Star Sapphire. And Carol Ferris first appears in Showcase number 22 in 1959. However, she does not make her appearance as a Star Sapphire until Green Lantern number 16 in 1962. Now, there have been lots of Star Sapphires over the years, including a non-related but later retconned Golden Age Star Sapphire, who was actually a 2-time or 3-time enemy of the Golden Age Flash. And this, I believe, is pretty much a brand new sculpt for the DC Universe Classics line for a female figure. It really sacrifices the articulation for the feminine form, most primarily in the torso articulation here. The face is alright. I think the eyes were painted. The way she's kind of looking up looks like a mispaint, maybe, that her eyes were supposed to be pointed down. She kind of has this very weird look on her face, and her hair is a little bit poofy. I guess she saw the Bump Its commercial and invested in a few. It is nicely sculpted, very long, nice, soft, and so made of a soft rubbery plastic. So it will give you a little bit of articulation, but not too much because of the high collar here. Paint wise, you can see there's a lot of bleed over here and here and here. Even on the boots here. Not the best paint job in the world. I don't mind the actual color of the paint. This is an actual solid color, not like the DC Direct version, which is a clear translucent plastic. Bringing the DC Direct version in for comparison, you can tell it's a taller figure, and it's more specifically directed towards trying to capture the artwork of Doug Mahnke. There you go, little comparison. She does not come with any accessories, save the piece of Stell. It does have a nice, I don't know if you can pick up the detail in the ring. It has the Star Sapphire insignia on there. Getting back to her articulation point, her arms are the same, go all the way around, bicep, elbow, wrist. It looks like she would be able to twist here at the torso joint, but she can barely do so. It's very minimal, and there's no forward and back movement at all. So it really makes me wonder why they tried doing this at all, and they could have just made this a solid piece there and done away with this little gap here, which serves no purpose really. Her head, again, is very limited by her hair and the collar. You can get up and down some. Her legs go forward, back, and out to the side. Rotate down here at the thigh, bend at the knee, and at the ankle. Now, the Star Sapphire is started out as the queen of an offshoot of the Owen race called the Zamarons. And so years ago, this jewel was, I guess, infused with the power of their queen, and they would send it out to uh, sort of test people, test females if they were worthy to become the new queen. However, what was really happening is that the essence of the queen was taking over the people who held the Star Sapphire. And the Star Sapphire originally, I think, would be in the headpiece of the costume and or on the neck here. So that's how Carol Ferris became uh, the Star Sapphire. Is that she found the actual Star Sapphire gem, and it possessed her basically, and she had a long time uh, sort of rivalry with Green Lantern, who ironically she was in love with as Hal Jordan. And eventually she was freed from the influence of the gem, and the Zamorans, who had decided they were going to take a page from the Book of Oa, used the power of the Star Sapphire to create a power battery and rings to form a core of their own. And this core is powered by the power of love. And much like the Green Lantern is powered by the force of willpower along the emotional spectrum. And one of their first picks for a new member of their corps is Carol Ferris. And Carol Ferris does not, she initially doesn't want to accept, but because she loves Hal Jordan and she wants to aid him in his fight against the Sinestro Corps and the other lanterns that have Lantern Corps that have started showing up. So she agrees to become a Star Sapphire. You eventually find out that the core, the central power battery of the Star Sapphire core, is built around the residual love of the Hawkman and Hawkgirl, their original lives as the Egyptian prince Khufu and Princess Chayera. And however, when they get changed into Black Lanterns, that affects the battery and it's destroyed. And most of the Star Sapphire Corps lose their powers. However, Carol seems unaffected by it for some reason. Perhaps her experience in dealing with the Star Sapphire power before. The destruction of the lantern also frees the entity that is comprised of the love, and that's called the Predator. After Blackest Night, she has to go and find the Predator and bring it back and help to restructure the Star Sapphire core with it, which will kind of bring her into conflict with Green Lantern. The Queen of the Zamorans has died, and they've now named Carol as the new Queen of the Zamorans. So she is basically the leader of the Zamorons and the Star Sapphire Corps. So I guess that'll be it for the Star Sapphire figure from the DC Universe Green Lantern Classics Wave 2. Stay tuned for more reviews of other figures in the wave, and until my next video, see ya.